Goober just placed an order. He's ordered a copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PlayStation 3. So here's that perfect condition copy of GTA 5. Let's just check it to be safe. Uh-oh. The disc looks a little bit scratched up. Let's head to the resurfacer and get that fixed up for you. Here's the scratched up disc. Here's the resurfacer. There, good as new. Let's wrap that up for him. There we go. And there's a copy of GTA 5, ready to be shipped. Let's box it up. And since your order's been picked to film, I'm going to throw in this used Q-tip. There we go. Your order's ready to be shipped. Thanks for shopping with DKOldies.
Hey guys, it's Nick from This Here. Today I have a different kind of video than my usual content. If you haven't heard already, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding the game company DKOldies, a website where you can buy retro, refurbished games and consoles. I recently watched a great video by Austin Evans tackling this topic. I suggest you give that a watch if you really want to form your own opinion on the kind of garbage that DKOldies sells to people. My experience with them is on a much smaller scale, but I figured I'd get my 2 cents out there. So, unfortunately, I ended up getting rid of most of my PS3 games when I switched over to PS4, something I would later regret in life. So in recent years, I've been building my collection back up. This is when I first heard of DKOldies and saw them on TikTok, which I have to admit, their promotion team definitely knows what they're doing. I ordered 2 PS3 games for $34, which is pretty expensive, but I was willing to give this seemingly reputable company a chance. I figured the high cost was due to the premium conditions the game would surely be in. That ended up being a mistake. After they already took my money for both games and sent me an email saying the order's been shipped, 3 days later I get this email saying Far Cry 2 was actually out of stock. Whoops. They said I could wait until they get the game back in stock and that they would send it ASAP. They didn't, of course, have a specific time frame, and obviously I don't want this new company to have my money where I didn't get my half of the deal, so I requested a refund for the game and told them just remove it from my order. They refunded me for Far Cry 2, and then I finally got Black Ops 1 in the mail after about a month of waiting, only for the disc to be totally laser burnt. A giant ring was visible on the bottom side, and when I put it into my console to play, it would freeze up and crash every time. Wow. A game as common as Black Ops, and they didn't even throw the game in a PS3 to test it out before sending it off? I ended up just tossing the game in the garbage as it wasn't worth the trouble to try and fix it, and I just found another copy of it somewhere else for much cheaper. Is that all? Not quite. Randomly, 2 months later, I get a package in the mail. A PS3 copy of Far Cry 2 from DKOldies. I wasn't charged extra for it, but I couldn't understand why they processed the order when I clearly canceled it and got a refund. You know, some people would consider this a bonus, hey, a free game. However, I'd already found a copy of Far Cry 2 in the meantime, which meant now I have 2 copies of the same game. Not a big problem, but just kind of a dumb oversight, and to me it shows how unorganized of a company they are. If it was supposed to be a gesture of kindness, they could have at least emailed me to fill me in and, maybe entice me to stick around as a customer. I didn't even bother testing the game after I opened it up and saw what the disc looked like, as the copy that I had already got before was in much better condition. DKOldies really managed to disappoint me further with an order I didn't even want. DKOldies always shows on their TikTok videos these processes of how they sell and package items, refurbish them, so on and so forth. It's obviously just for the camera, as there is a lot of videos on YouTube proving they don't show nearly this much love and care for the average order off of their site. I mean, they could have at least sent me the games in clean, new cases with the manual and working discs for $35. Then I wouldn't be complaining. Is that too much to ask for? I have been seeing a lot of videos and discussion online lately about DKOldies and whether or not they're scammers. I can confidently say, from the information I've seen online and through my own experiences, DKOldies is an overpriced, underqualified company who I imagine is going to sink hard after all this recent controversy. I really hope they learn from this and start selling top quality tested products, especially for the absurd prices they set. It's the least they could do. I wouldn't say that I got scammed, but it definitely left a sour taste in my mouth and ended up being a waste of time. What kind of company charges $30 for a common PS3 game and then doesn't even test it to see if it works? DKOldies, that's who. If they can't even send out PS3 games in working condition, I'd hate to buy a console or any actual retro games from them. So just stick to pawn shops and eBay, folks. Let me know in the comments below what you think about DKOldies. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, this has been Nickfamous. See you later.
Let's see how he likes a Kamehameha!